Well, we started Viva Vaquita back in 2009, and we started the organization mainly because I was involved in an effort in 2008 to do research and to get photographs of the vaquita, kind of more for scientific purposes. And we were able to actually get the first good usable photographs of the vaquita alive in nature on that expedition. And we kind of expected that a lot of the environmental groups were going to take those photographs and really use them to sort of tell the world about the vaquita. And it didn't really happen, at least to our satisfaction, and so we decided maybe we need to do that ourselves. And so we actually set up Viva Vaquita as a way of trying to sort of raise awareness about the species, and in particular to try to, tell people what it is that we think needs to be done to save the species.
I've actually firsthand have seen a vaquita in real life, and I actually was working with Dr. Tom Jefferson with Viva Vaquita. In 2013, we went down to do a photo expedition, and we were hoping to get photos, video of the vaquita. We spent about 3 weeks searching for the vaquita using 2 boats, and unfortunately, it took us 3 weeks, morning till night. We were searching for them, and we only saw them one day. We saw 3 vaquita moving through. So the vaquita is a small porpoise. It's the smallest marine mammal in the world, and unfortunately there's only 22 left in the entire world. And they are only found in the Sea of Cortez down in Mexico, Baja California. And that's the only place that they live in the entire world. And right now, unfortunately they're highly endangered. They are getting caught in gill nets. And fishermen initially were using gill nets to shrimp, but now there's another player out there, and there's a totuaba, an endangered sea bass type fish that they are trying to capture for their swim bladders. The swim bladders are being sold in China for medicinal purposes, and unfortunately the vaquita is being accidentally caught while they're trying to catch this totuaba.
So I first heard of the vaquita when a group of wildlife warriors really came to my office in Sacramento and were looking for someone to help champion this issue legislatively. And once I heard about the situation, and certainly its proximity to my district here in San Diego, I was happy to author AB 1151 to try and make sure that California is doing its fair share when it comes to saving the vaquita. AB 1151 would mandate that seafood coming into California would be caught in vaquita-friendly manner. So basically not permitting the kinds of fishing practices that are currently going on and leading to the vaquita's death to allow product that's caught that way to be imported into California. We believe that California represents roughly 10% of the market share for the Gulf of California, and if we say we won't allow that to happen any longer, we hope that that will provide additional incentive to those who are currently flouting Mexican law to come into compliance with Mexican law because they want access to Californians' market. And additionally, we'd hope that people will follow California's lead. So if we do this, Oregon, Washington, other places where some of this product is exported to would follow suit past the Assembly. We're pending before the State Senate right now, and it's my hope that this will become law before the year is out.
We started International Save the Vaquita Day back in, I think it was 2012, I believe, was the first year. And it started out really small the first year, and it's grown by leaps and bounds every year. So this is the largest one so far. Last year, I think we had 28 venues, and this year we've got 38. So it's getting larger and larger every year. And that means we're exposing more and more people to the situation with the vaquita. But obviously, we need to do an even better job next year of making sure that people know about the species and what's going on.
And we are all tabling at certain aquariums, museums, different, public places and venues to hopefully spread the word about the vaquita. A lot of people don't know about the vaquita still. There is some press, but we are hoping to educate and let people know about the vaquita and its plight.
This is an international event that's happening. I'm newer to this fight. They have been in this struggle for quite some time. I think that if we can raise this in people's consciousness, if we can take affirmative steps like passing AB 1151, we can save the vaquita much as we've done for the bald eagle, for the California condor, and other threatened species who are in no ways out of the woods yet, but are obviously far larger in number and really provide, I think, a template or a lesson learned for how we can save the vaquita in our lifetime.